tuning in live for another episode of the Cretelife podcast. Tuning in here from sunny Indianapolis, Indiana at the Flatwork Kings podcast studio. Myself, your host, Will Mattingly, founder and creator of Flatwork Kings, here with my co-host, Phil Laraway.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir. Good having our producer here as well, Chris Sargent. Thanks for being here this morning.
Best there is.
Best in the business. Here today, I wanted to share a little bit about the Mastermind event specifically. We have a lot of questions coming in. Our inbox is overflowing. Sorry if I haven't gotten back to you. We're slowly going through our messages, trying to get back to everybody we can. Right now, we're going to be releasing the itinerary for the event. You'll be able to find this on the website in the tickets section and at the bottom of the website via a link. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off on Friday. That is February 4th, 7 to 11 p.m. This is going to be the early bird meet and greet. This is going to be, pretty much a cocktail hour. It'll extend from 7 to 11. Like I said, you're going to be able to meet the speakers, meet people who are attending the event, exchange information, start to, kind of just break the ice with other attendees. It is going to be in the back lounge area called the Hangar 58 Bar and Grill. This is going to be downstairs at the Delta Hotel. Again, the Delta Marriott Indianapolis Hotel. It's located right across the street from the airport. Then we're going to jump right into things on Saturday. Saturday morning is going to start nice and early. It's 7:45 with a breakfast. Phil, share a little bit with us about what to expect here in the breakfast.
So we are having the deluxe continental version of this, including steel-cut oatmeal, scrambled eggs, and sausage. Just a plethora of fruit, juices, and pastries, and anything that you need just to have a nice, successful, fulfilling day.
Is there going to be any brain fuel on tap? Any coffee, high octane, anything like that?
Absolutely, high octane by the gallon. So
good.
No worries there.
Yeah. The commercial supply.
Exactly.
Good. That's what we need. A room full of concrete guys. We got to have coffee. So breakfast is going to wrap up around 8:45. 9 o'clock, things are going to start pretty promptly there Saturday morning. Danny Barrera from Concrete Marketing Crew, he's going to be our resident MC and our energetic host for this event. He's going to keep the conversation flowing nice and smoothly from one speaker to another, introduce people, as well as just, kind of generally make sure we're heading each conversation in the right direction. So he's going to open up for us. We're going to jump right in. I'll be the first one presenting, starting about 9:15, 9:30. Should go for about an hour. I'm going to be sharing on customer experiences. After that, Ryan Mcdonough, part of the trifecta from I-80 Concrete, Ryan and his two brothers, Brett and Mark, will also be attending. All three of them sharing on different topics ranging from project management to employee retention, creating your custom concrete company dashboard, et cetera, et cetera. So Ryan's going to share for about an hour and a half before lunch. Around midday, we're going to also have lunch. Is that right, Phil?
Yes, it's going to be a nice, robust selection, including some grilled chicken scallopini, roast beef au jus, some Tuscan vegetables, and Yukon mashed potatoes. So
more coffee, more to drink.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So we're going to have a refill for our daily calorie intake there about midday. We're going to break some bread together, get to know each other. It's going to be a great time. We're going to share some what we learned there in the morning. After lunch, we're going to jump right in with Bill Barham out of Colorado. He's coming all the way into town to share, back by popular demand. He was at the first Flatwork Kings event. He's going to be sharing about protecting your business with proper estimating techniques. He has some very proprietary ideas in the way that he has successfully managed his concrete contracting firm and negotiated his way into some pretty neat projects. His way of estimating, his way of doing business is something to behold. It is a can't-miss speaker. Shortly after that, we're going to get right into things with Brett Mcdonough. His presentation is going to be people being your biggest project. How to retain your employees from I-80 Concrete out of Des Moines, Iowa. Going to be there sharing again as the second leg of the trifecta and the I-80 Concrete brothers. After that, we're going to be breaking down into a panel discussion, possibly small groups, to digest what we learned that day from about 3 to 5. We're going to have plenty of time to, kind of filter ourselves around the room, make sure that we're having different speakers sitting at different tables, available for questions, private conversation, etc. We're also going to have panel topics ranging from how you do your business to what you anticipate learning here at this event. Usually that incorporates attendees themselves. So we're going to be picking from the crowd, bringing people up, getting people interacting with this program. Shortly after that, we're going to be meeting for dinner, again at the Hangar 58 Bar and Grill. It's located, there is a Starbucks in the hotel as well. This is a convention hotel, so there's plenty of amenities. We're going to break down for dinner. You can either join us there in the lounge area of the hotel, or you can find your way around Indianapolis for, you have St. Elmo's, you have Ruth Chris, you have the Ocean
Downtown
Air.
Indianapolis is just a few miles away, so the selection's pretty unlimited at that point.
It really is. It really is. So,
but if you want to stay local, stay inside, it might be cold. You have the Hangar 58, you have a Starbucks on site, and, just everything just laid out.
Is there a pizza grill in there too? Is that the rumor? We'll see.
I think they are known for their pizza, Hangar 58. They've got 40 different beers on tap, so, it's the real deal. They've got a full, spread. So
as long as they have that 4,000 PSI on tap, I think we're in good shape.
Nonetheless.
We're going to pick things up Sunday with pretty much a routine schedule. Breakfast at the same time, 7:45 to about 8:45. We're going to have our deluxe continental buffet again.
Exactly, yeah. Hot meal, warm, fresh scrambled eggs.
Coffee out by the gallon, you name it.
Yep, same procedure.
We're going to jump right into 9 to 9:45, break down into another panel discussion just to make sure that we're getting all the active engagement with the participants as we can. We're going to open right up, try to get into some of the hot and heavy topics that maybe didn't get expounded on the day before. It always ends up with participants wanting to hear more from a specific speaker or wanting to share a little bit about their own story. So we want to make sure that we're carving out plenty of time for interaction with attendees, making sure that we're getting the biggest value out of this event possible. That's why we call it the Mastermind event. It's masterminds coming together. It's not all about the speakers. We want the attendees to feel like they're engaged as well. Shortly after that, we're going to break right into Danny Barrera's presentation about generating leads like clockwork. Obviously, for anybody that knows Danny, he's a marketing guru in our industry. He's filled with a plethora of information. He's also going to have some freebies in terms of some templates that we can use to further promote our businesses and some web landing pages, et cetera, et cetera. He's going to show us how to, include backlinks in our websites, different things to get us to the top of Google every time so that we're top of mind in all of our customers' minds. As we head into, these unpredictable times in the economy, you can bet that generating leads is going to be an important one. Shortly after that, we're going to hear from the man himself, Mark Mcdonough, the third leg of the trifecta coming in from I-80 Concrete. He is going to be sharing about his company dashboard and how they incentivize employees and customers to engage throughout their company from top to bottom, side to side, how they run a tight ship and a profitable one at that. Shortly after that, we're going to break down again into group conversations, make sure that we're capping off the weekend with impactful conversations with like-minded peers in the industry, sharing, everything from how we're accounting, how we're balancing our books, what we're doing to engage with our employees, how we're dealing with tough employees, how we're paying our taxes, you name it. There is nothing that is off limits at this event. It is going to be the best one yet. I mean, 2020 was surely set the bar high. That was our first one ever. Man, was it a success. It was awesome. This event here is going to be special in the way that it's going to go a few hours longer on Sunday, so expect to at least carry into the early to late afternoon. For those of you that are going to stay in town that night, I am going to host a special dinner at my house, particularly for anyone that wants to join. I hope to have the speakers there as well. That is going to be Sunday evening. I'll have a food truck here and some other things that we can get, make sure that we're well fed and we're warm. Indiana is cold, so dress for it. Some would say, what do I bring to an event like this? Be sure to bring a laptop or a tablet, anything that you want to connect to the internet and do research with. Internet will be available at the event. There's going to be goodies there. Obviously, you're going to take home all the presentation material. You're going to have digital copies as well as paper copies. Bring your notebook, bring your briefcase. It is going to be intense. There's going to be a lot of information, sometimes information overload. We're going to save questions, obviously, for the end of each presentation, but each presenter is going to take questions and going to answer them. It's going to be a very impactful time. Something I would even say to bring a profit and loss sheet, bring a balance sheet, really bring bring what supporting evidence would you want to have an industry expert look at. If you want to prepare well for this event and get the most out of it, I would say write down some of the questions that you've, long since wanted answers for. Write down some of the things that bother you in your day to day. If you were to write a diary or a journal for 1 to 2 weeks straight, what are the things that most commonly pop up that bother you? What keeps you up at night? Is your business working for you, or are you working for your business? Is there a breakdown? Are there breakdowns in communication in your chain of command? Are you struggling with crew structures? Are you struggling with growth, or are you struggling with your exit strategy? These are all things that we're going to be diving into at the Flatwork Kings Mastermind event. Again, this is going to be February 4th, 5th, and 6th. You can fly in early. You can fly out late. We'll be happy to accommodate you. If you have any specific questions, feel free to message us at Flatwork Kings on Instagram or message our page on Facebook at Flatwork Kings. You can also tune in here on YouTube where our podcast gets uploaded. Be sure to subscribe, comment, email us at support@flatworkkings.com.
One thing I will add, Delta Hotels Indianapolis, 5860 Fortune Circle West, Indianapolis, Indiana is the address. You might want to get your hotel room rather quick. It's a large venue, but the tickets are selling fast and seats are going. So
seats are limited. Now, what about the Delta Hotel? It's near the airport, right, Phil?
Oh, it's within a mile and a half, I would say, of the airport, just east of the airport, yes.
Yeah, and this is generally on the west side of Indianapolis. So if you come to town, there's going to be a shuttle service. You can take a shuttle to the Delta Hotel. You just need to call the Delta Hotel and line that up. Now, also, if you're calling the Delta Hotel, there is a room block. Flatwork Kings, mention us. You will get the special rate. Now, this doesn't go all the way up until the event. You need to book your room a few weeks before. So coming up on that time right about now. So if you're thinking about attending, call the Delta Hotel, mention Flatwork Kings event. You're going to be in town the night of the 4th and the night of the 5th. May exit or depart late on the 6th. If you wish to stay another night, happy to have you. Either way, get on the horn with the Delta Hotels now. You're going to want to do that. Reserve your room, reserve your seat, and be there.